Welcome everyone to my YouTube channel. Guys, let's do this question. And I read the question. Solve the simultaneous equations. Guys, we have two simultaneous equations. That is log x to base 2 plus log y to base 3 equals to 3. And log x to base 4 minus log y to base 9 equals to 0. So guys, we now solve this problem. Guys, we are going to convert this to change the base, so that now guys for this, that is log x to base 2 will remain the same. This one I'll change it to be log to base 2. The same case happens to this one will remain log 3, log y to base 3. This one I change it now to base 3. And the reason why I do that is that, guys, I will try to equalize them so that I can be able to eliminate one of them. And so therefore this is now going to be, this one I just write it the way it is, log x to base 2 plus log y to base 3 is equals to 3. Coming to this, now I change to base 2. So this is now going to be log to base 2 of x all over log to base 2 of 4. And 4 can be written as 2 squared, of which this square or these 2 can come to this very position. Now plus log to base 3 of y all over log to base 3 of 9. 9 can be written as 3 squared. And the square, I can now bring it here. And this now comes to 0. Guys, with that, we can now reduce this one and say that log to base 2 of 2 becomes 1. And log to base 3 of 3 becomes 1. And so therefore, our equation then is going to be log to base 2 of x, the first one, plus log to base 3 of y equals to 3. And the next one is now going to be a half log to base 2 of x. This is actually minus. We have a minus there. So I change that to minus. And so it's actually the first equation was plus, this was negative, this one is plus. And now we write this, which is now negative. I have log y to base 3. This is now equals to 0. Guys, from there we can come and eliminate any one of them. We can eliminate this term, that is x, or we can eliminate y. And so guys, for us to eliminate y, I can multiply here by 3, by a half. This I can multiply by a half. So that now it becomes equal to this. So when I multiply that, you will have, this now becomes our equation. And therefore, guys, now we can eliminate x by subtracting. So when we subtract, guys, when we subtract, this now becomes 0. Well, this one becomes negative a half log y to base 3 minus minus a half log y to base 3. This becomes log y to base 3. Because remember, a half plus a half will give us 1. This is now equal to 3 over 2, like that. And so therefore, using the laws of indices, whereby we change this to be to indices form, this is now going to be y equals to 3 raised to 3 all over 2. And this can also be written as equals to square root of 3, square root of 3, square root of 3. That is, because of the 2, it becomes, all of it becomes square root, and then we raise it to 3. That is, you multiply 3 times square root of 3. And therefore, y is now going to be equal to, this now becomes 3 square root of 3. So guys, that is our value of y. Guys, we can come and instead of now adding, subtracting this question, we now add. So when we come to add, guys, now we are able to eliminate y, because when you add this term and this term, it becomes 0. And so therefore we shall have, now I have log x to base 2 plus I have log x to base 2 becomes log. This now becomes log x to base 2 is now equal to 3 over 2 plus 0 becomes 3 all over 2. And so therefore we shall have, changing to indices form, you have x equals to 2 raised to 3 over 2. And this is equally written as x equals to square root of 2, square root of 2, square root of 2. And this comes because of 3. And the square root is because of 2. This is the same as writing square root of 2 raised now to 3, which now comes to this. And so therefore our x is now going to be equal to square root of 2 multiplied by square root of 2 is 2. And now square root of 2. And so guys, this is our solution. So guys, thank you for listening to me. Bye.